Good morning, it's Jackie with Reborn Babies Are Forever Babies. And it looks like today we're going to have a box opening. I'm real excited to announce that Chun Mei is here. I went to the post office this morning and picked her up. It's only about 9:35 here on Saturday morning, but I'm going to get the box open and then we'll start. So I do have the flash on my camera because it's a little bit dark in here. We did receive a huge snowstorm yesterday, and I just want to make sure that this comes out nice and clear. I was really unsure whether or not I was going to share the story of this little baby and how I came about finding her, or I should say, I think that she found me. About 3-4 days ago, I was on eBay, and I look at the toddlers like every single day on eBay to see what's posted or not. And I was just about to click out of eBay, and I suddenly had a Chun Mei toddler pop up on my screen with a fantastic price. I mean, a price that did not even seem possible. And so I texted the woman and asked a few questions about her. I just wanted to make sure that she was indeed listed for the correct price, and where she came from, and who had reborn her, and how long has she came, how long has it been since you've had her, all the typical questions that someone who's going to purchase a baby is going to make. And I started receiving these beyond heartfelt messages from this woman. This little girl was purchased for her by her father in May. And the girl was so sweet, and she's had some really bad fortunate luck. Wow, what a beautiful sweater she sent. That is absolutely gorgeous. So anyways, I should probably almost stop to tell you, or I'll tell you part of it, and then when I get to the baby, I'll finish the story. So the woman collected dolls for many years and had a gorgeous collection, and her father became ill after, in the summer, I guess, and they needed money to help straighten out his affairs. And she was a very good girl. I'll tell you, if she were my daughter, I would be so proud of her. She sold her doll collection and to help pay for final expenses for her dad. And then not that long after that, she contacted the lady who had purchased the baby from her and asked if she could buy it back, because as things go, the mother ended up falling ill and she really wanted the baby back. So the lady that had purchased her still had her and sold her back to her and sent her some beautiful, wonderful things. So I'm going to open a few things up, and then I'm going to continue the story. Look at this beautiful little dress. Is that gorgeous? Oh, just absolutely darling. She sent a lot of beautiful clothes with this little girl, I'll tell you. And a little onesie with the rose up at the top. Oh, look at this green little sleeper. I think I have this in the short set. I think it came with one of my other dolls. I'll have to pull that out and take a look. And a turtleneck. So the woman was nice enough to send the baby back to this woman, especially after she heard the story of what had happened with the young girl's dad. She was more than happy to send it back to her. And I guess just after Christmas, or right around Christmas, she lost her mom. And when she lost her mom, again, she found herself in a position that she didn't want to be in. To lose two parents so quickly is something that would tug at anyone who had any type of feeling. It would tug at your hearts. So as I'm asking her questions, she breaks down and starts to cry on the phone. It's beautiful. She starts to cry, and I said, honey, forget about the doll right now. What can I do? What can I do? Honestly, tell me, what can I do to help you right now? I don't even want you to get off the phone with me. What can I do? You know, I'm Christian, and I believe that things happen for a reason, and I believe that God made me call you right then and message you for a reason. I think that sometimes angels are not able to get to the people that God wants us to help, and we'll actually send people to go out there and do what needs to be done. He sends good people that have good hearts to go out there and to help. And so she talked to me a little bit, and anyways, to make a long story short, I purchased the baby from her, and I said, you know something, the girl's name is Michelle. I said, you know something, Michelle, I want you to know that God sometimes sends us answers and has people out there to handle the work that he needs done. And I'm here right now. I want to help you. Let me help you. So by the time, I was going to just send her money, honestly. I said, forget the baby. I have 2 daughters. Let me send you some money to help you if you promise you won't sell the doll. Because I wanted her to have the baby at that point. And she said, no, you're such a kind person. I want you to have her. And not only do I want you to have her, but I actually feel better now. I said, you and I are going to be friends. Is she beautiful? I said, honey, you and I, you don't know it, but we're going to be friends, because I absolutely will be here for you. Anytime you call me, I'm here for you. Any time of the day that you text me, I am here for you. I am a mom of 2 girls who are in their 20s, and as much as I love the baby and I'd love to have her, I feel like I would help you and not want the baby. I would just do this for you. And she said, no. She said, if you really want to help me, you'll buy the baby. So I sent her the money and a little extra to help her out. And so this is how I have come to this gorgeous little baby. Let me take her out of the box here. This is how I've come to get this little angel. And I really do believe that Michelle needed someone very, very badly at that moment in her life. And, you know, I am so thankful that God put me where He did at that moment so that I could help her and befriend her. And I'm telling you, this girl is always, always going to be on my mind. Her and I have already formed such a close friendship that I can't even tell you. I already feel a bond with her. And so normally I take quite a bit of time to pick a name for my babies, but I can honestly tell you that I bonded with this baby before I hung up the phone the other night. And I'd like to introduce to you this baby. I know she's a Chun Mei Sculpt, but her name is going to be Michelle. That is what I have decided I'm going to name her. And it was a toss-up between Michelle and Heaven, and I have just feel so close to this girl now. I told her if I ever do sell this baby, I will contact her, and her and I will work something out. Otherwise, her baby is safe here in my home. It's loved. I know the story behind this doll. She is, I have already bonded. This is the first baby that I have ever bonded with prior to receiving a baby. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Michelle. Seriously, for this chance to have her. I want you to know that God heard your prayers, and I'm here for you, honey. All you have to do is call me. Always. Just call me or text me, and I'm there for you. And I'm thinking that perhaps that was what God really had in mind when He sent me to you. All right, so I want to thank everybody for watching, and welcome my new blessed angel, Michelle. She's beautiful. I want to give her a nice shampooing and some conditioner for her hair. She's had a long trip. So, but she's very, very beautiful, and I am thrilled to be able to add her to my collection. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.